I picked the cotton. I should have... Ow. Worn gloves.
Yep. The ends of the bowls are sharp.
You could have... I don't know. Mentioned that?
Didn't want to insult your intelligence by presuming you didn't know better.
No, don't worry. In the future, presume away.
You need to build a loom to make cotton cloth. It will take some wood, but you've got plenty on your land.
Right. So, build a loom?
That's all you need. Then you can make cloth on it. Come see me when that's done. I left my best spade outside in the rain last week. Rookie mistake. Leads to rust. But when I went to get it, the thing was propped up outside my door. Dry as a bone. Oddest thing.
So odd. Wonder who could have done that.
Hey, Bruno. Trying to catch anything in particular today?
How'd you know? I'm angling for a few flounder. Fried flounder makes the best fish sandwich. It was my Helena's favorite lunch.
That sounds so good. Let me know if you have extra.
I will, though I'm not the best at cooking the thing. When I'm feeling a bit lonesome, I rustle up my own fish to make this sandwich. Reminds me of when Otto was a boy and Helena was still here. And life was just the three of us.
So you're Fairhaven born and raised?
Raised, yes, but I was born in Dresden. My dad fled Germany when I was real little.
Do you remember Germany?
All I remember is my dad telling me what his life used to be like before the bombing. That was what took my ma. I always thought Fairhaven was my only home. But now that Otto's all I have, and he hardly has time for me, maybe nowhere is my home these days.
Fairhaven is still your home, Bruno. Even if Otto is distracted. I haven't been here long, but even I know your fishing shack is an island institution.
Well, I am real proud of that. Thanks for the kind words, Tara. I sure am glad you're here.
I did it. I wove my own cloth.
Well then, you're good to go. I sell mine to Kai. He'll take any dyed cloth you make too.
If you want to make your own dyes and dye the cloth, you'll need a dyeing bath. Here is a blueprint for a dyeing bath to dye the cloth, and recipes for the dyes themselves. The dyes can be made by crushing up the ingredients in a mortar and pestle. I guess you can have a couple of my dyes too.
Thomas, thank you for all of this help. I really appreciate it.
I know. Like I said, I promised your grandma I'd pitch in, and I will.
Tara, guess what? I just got approved for a small business loan. I can finally open up my boutique.
Congrats, Violet. I could totally use a wardrobe update. I feel like I always wear the same old thing.
I'm gonna make this space a place for all your floral and fashion needs. Any chance you're growing some cotton on your farm? I need some cloth to get started.
Say no more. Garden plots can be spared in the name of fashion.
Ooh, fabulous! Ooh, I can't wait to show you my new designs. So, what happened to your friends back in the city, huh? You gonna go visit them this summer?
A lot of them moved away before I did. It's expensive living in the city.
Expensive? It's friggin' criminal. I've looked up the rent costs.
Oh, I'm so glad to see you. I always am, of course. But I could really use your help. My clinic is out of cotton. Again. Any chance you're growing any cotton on your farm? 4 bunches should keep me stocked up.
Sure, but it might take me a few days.
Ugh, thanks. Do you have the cotton yet? Thank you so much. I can let the kids have their bikes and skateboards back now.
Wait, you actually did confiscate them? They listened to you?
People always do what I tell them to do. Is that strange? Anyway, here's something for your efforts. Thanks. Have you met the new meteorologist yet? It's nice to meet someone else who geeks out over data and peer-reviewed studies, even if hers are about hurricane patterns and mine are about flu statistics.
Giva didn't seem to believe me when I said I thought our weather seemed normal to me. But I've lived here my whole life. I guess maybe I don't know what normal is like.
My parents called the other day and asked if I wanted to sell the bar. They said it'd be good to travel, but I'm not sure where I'd even go.
Want to know a secret?
Do I ever?
The #1 mistake that beginning bakers make is fudging their measurements. A tablespoon of peppermint extract is super different from a teaspoon, and don't ever estimate a cup of sugar. You'll always oversweeten.
When I was a teenager, I hated summer because my mom made me shave my legs and wear summer dresses. Now I don't have to do either of those. It's not like anyone here cares.
Every summer, I tell myself to take advantage of Juliet's break to spend more time with her. But I think she's already reached the stage where hanging out with your mom is no longer cool.
He's still pretty young. Pharaoh, no. also had a really little Yorkie that I actually had with Pharaoh too, but they would not get along. And so my mom and stepdad were wanting a Yorkie just like her, and were honestly already in love with her. They would ask to babysit her for a weekend here and there. And they actually asked me if they could adopt her from me. But actually, it worked out great because I had to have her and Pharaoh separated because they would not stop bickering. So it was never like aggressive or crazy, but just with the size difference, and Pharaoh wasn't realizing that even just playful stomps could be a little bit much for her. And she's got too much attitude, so she doesn't know to be careful either, so it actually worked out awesome. And I get to see her every time I go and see my mom and stepdad, so she's very, very spoiled over there. So everything worked out good.
Should I go to bed?
Are you kidding?
Are you okay?
Yeah, I'm fine. I just didn't heat up this metal enough because it's so hot out. So when I hit it, the stupid thing snapped right in half.
Dara, be honest. Do you think Lena dislikes me?
What? No. Did she say something?
She's just so reserved. I've lived here for a few seasons, and I feel like I hardly know her. There's some part of herself that she's just not sharing.
Yeah! Oh! Oh! Quick! Woohoo! Oh, yeah! Oh, quick! Oh, good one! Oh, woohoo! Oh, quick! Gotcha! Oh, ha, gotcha! doing?
There you are. I heard you might have a loom in your barn.
I might? What do you need?
The silk parachutes I packed for my radio songs got destroyed by a bunch of bloody moths. I've got plenty of helium for my balloons, but no way to get the hygrometer safely back to land.
I understood like half the words in that sentence.
Can you make me some silk fabric? I met a merchant who said he sets up a stolen town with items from off island. Maybe he has some silk thread?
Oh, you mean Kai? He might have that.
Oh, so you'll help me? Oh, thank you so much. Do you know what Cameron said he was craving the other day? Avocado mash. I literally cannot think of a food that has less flavor. One of these days I'm going to make him a proper curry.
Yeah! Am I ready for bed? What's this? A recipe? I could eat some. Hey, this looks like a key to the next level. Do you ever miss your job back in the city?
Sure do. Whenever I make rookie blacksmithing mistakes, which is still weekly. But at least I get to do more with my hands than type all day.
You know what I didn't expect to love here? Fireflies. Nothing better than a warm summer night, holding hands with your fiancé and watching the fireflies.
Ouch.
Aye, sorry, Tara. I forgot about your garbage ex.
Sometimes working next to Francis is frustrating, but then I see him through the window and I'm like, who is that dashing man with the loop? Oh yeah, my fiancé!
They're so freaking cute. Yeah, I don't have noob. I know. I'm the goob for not having that one.
The Farseer tells me that you've done well. Let's see if your observation and intuition is as strong with me.
What will it be then? Do you want a potion that will turn the mare into a frog?
Nothing that advanced yet.
See, it's the yet part that concerns me.
I want a bottle of my favorite summer drink, Honey Mint Cooler. It's so refreshing on a hot day. You have a beehive, yes? Back home, we make a simple syrup with honey and mint. But brewing it in your distillery gives it an extra kick. If you are successful in completing my task, perhaps more witches will be willing to reveal themselves.
Heard you've been asked to help with the summer festival.
Yes, Sophia asked me to fetch wood for the bonfire.
Balefire, you mean? Witches have been celebrating the solstice with balefires for millennia. Non-witch folk came along, kept the custom, changed the name. So it goes. They only remember part of the legend.
How does the coven celebrate the festival?
Oh, we join in with the rest of the town at the balefire. Our own traditions, we keep to ourselves. Say, you got any milk and honey?
What for? Oh, is it another potion?
You gotta learn your summer rites, novice. We leave offerings for the Fae folk every summer. It's tradition.
Okay, well, honey I can handle, but milk, I don't have a cow.
The island will provide.
Are you telling me to just search for a cow?
Of course not. There's that ranch fixer-upper. You get that done in time, you might be able to strike a deal with the rancher who moves in.
So you're the Farseer. That means that you can see the future?
When the need arises. But there's plenty to see in the here and now if you just pay attention.
You sound just like my grandma. I miss her so much. I want to do what she said and make things better between the coven and the town, but I don't really know where to start.
Ah, that's simple enough. You just gotta find a way into their hearts.
Simple as that, huh?
Here, craft this crystal ball in your sanctum. Once you've created it, you'll be able to see the heart's desire of any person on the island. You'll need this crystal ball potion anytime you want to use your crystal ball. Come see me when it's ready. Make sure you use the right ingredients for your incantations. Wouldn't want you to accidentally give everyone in town bunny ears.
That is not something I could actually do, right?
We'll see.
Time for bed. Things I want but don't yet have. Get off the ground and in my bag. Is it, it is! A recipe!
Hi, Tara. So what do you think? Should the canned beans go on the top shelf or the middle? Are beans eyeline worthy?
Reorganizing, Lena?
Well, yeah. The store has looked almost exactly the same since my grandparents ran it. But it's hard. Nostalgia, you know?
Listen, you can follow your own inspiration while still honoring what your family passed down to you.
Huh, you're right. I should put my own spin on things. Part of the reason I haven't wanted to change things is so my dad won't be disoriented if he comes back to Fairhaven. But he hasn't been able to leave the rest home in Milkwater for a long time, and he probably never will. Well, thanks for letting me think out loud, Tara. It's so hot the kids have even expressed an interest in joining Parker when he goes to the Consciousness Center. Cameron's got his AC blasting at all times, of course.
You know what's funny? Kuznetsova means blacksmith. Until a few years ago, I never thought I'd be a blacksmith. But here I am.
I feel that. My last name is Wylde, and I didn't even like camping trips as a little kid. But here I am, too, working on a farm.
Cheers to quarter-life crises and fresh starts.
I represent everyone in our community, not just people who like me. But most people like me.
There hasn't been anyone up in that weather station for going on 3 decades. I hope Kiva doesn't mind dust bunnies for company.
Otto started going to that newfangled consciousness center. Wants me to go too. He's hoping he'll make me a teetotaler like him, I expect. But you know what makes a man thirsty? Sitting on a hard bench for 2 hours.
Aw, who's a good kitty? Finally! I'm sleepy.
One good part of the summer festival? The twins love it. Candy, summer vacation, adults who'll play games with them. They can't wait, though I always have to make sure they don't stick anything explosive in the bonfire. Should only take a day or so.
So, you were living in the city before you came here. What did you do?
Hey, you mean like a job? I was a stock trader. Did well enough.
Wait, really? Why did you quit?
Just because you're good at something doesn't mean it's the right life for you. One day it all came crashing down, so I walked away.
Is it, it is! A recipe!
Oh, hi, Tara! Nice of you to pop by! I don't get many visitors all the way up here. Only Parker seems to really enjoy the hike up the mountain pass, but it's always nice to have a chat with him.
I like to come out here when I'm really missing my mom. She'd let me comb the beach for seaweed that she'd use in her potions.
Hey, Kai! I was hoping you might have something that the new meteorologist needs.
Oh, right, I met her. She's like really into tea.
Uh-huh. Do you have any silk thread?
I've got something better. Silk worms.
Ew.
Nah, they're dope. You just gotta feed them mulberry leaves every day, and on day 10, ta-da, my friend! Totally organic silk. But you gotta build these little buddies a box first. Then they'll be like, totally chill. Eva is so chill. And she seems psyched about all the spices I've been stocking up on. We're gonna be tight. I can feel it.
Parker told me you're the one to thank for the bridge to the mountain pass being open again. Thanks so much.
Oh, it was nothing.
The hot springs are so restorative. You know, I used to go to the onsen all the time with my grandma when we would go visit her in Japan. Well, until I turned 11 or so, then I just felt out of place. It'd be so nice to have an onsen here with private stalls so everyone can take in the waters while feeling safe and comfortable. We just need some wood. And stones.
You need my help to build the onsen, Kim?
Only if it's no trouble. Do you have the materials for the onsen yet?
Yep, here you go.
Great, I'll get to work on it right away. Once it's done, I'm gonna put a tip jar outside so everyone can contribute to its maintenance. And I think it's best if we all stick to one visit per day so that everyone can have a chance to enjoy the onsen.
Those are great ideas. I can't wait to try this onsen out.
Otto made a comment about how easy it is to stand around and cut up meat. Easy? Easy? There are 40 ways to slice beef alone.
Messenger Cameron tells us not to eat too many carbs. It's bad for our concentration. But he still buys pastries from me all the time. He's so supportive.
Or he has a sweet tooth.
Hey, why can't it be both?
Remember when I poured an entire bucket of water from the well over my head to cool off? Yeah. This summer's weather has got me thinking about doing that again, Grandma.
Should I go to bed?
I'm going to play out this day and then probably call it a night.
Oh, I think I see something.
I want to be better friends with Vanessa. She's the only other woman who regularly comes to the Consciousness Center. But she's so regal, you know? Does she have friends? Does she even need them?
Is this the kind of silver you need?
Oh, Tara, this is perfect. I can't thank you enough.
Just give me first look at the rings when you're done. They're going to be stunning. By the way, have you ever heard of, creatures in the mine with pink hair and gray skin?
Honey, you must have grabbed this silver off a gas fence or something.
Yeah, that was probably it.
Here, this is for you. Thanks so much. No matter how many times I dust off Angus's clothes, he always gets them covered in flour and breadcrumbs again. But I don't mind. I love fussing over him. And he loves to be fussed over.
Girl, why are you still wearing that jacket? The air is on fire out here.
It's just, I love it so much. I can't take it off.
Whatever you say. I wish you'd let me sew you one of those cute little gauzy scarves. They're perfect for summer.
Since the weather's gotten so warm, Cameron held our last Sunday meeting on the beach. I don't see why the rest of the town doesn't come. You get to sit by the ocean with your friends.
Hey, how's it going? Not sure on this playthrough. I don't think I'm quite halfway through of the main story anyway. But.
I could make this whole area a place for gardening, but you'll need to clear out all the trees and rocks from the area I've roped off. Got it? You come back and let me know when you've cleared out all the trees and rocks there, and then we can talk business.
I'm doing pretty good. I'm pretty much just gonna be finishing this day and then I'll be calling it a night here. But how have you been?
Thomas, I hope this isn't too intrusive, but your land. Grandma mentioned it used to be, well, different.
Back when my dad moved us here, a ridge protected it from the sea, but that ridge crumbled, and all that seawater, it isn't good for the crops, so I do what I can. I'll make it work.
Oh no. Yeah, I need to get to bed too. It's just about 5 a.m. for me. I definitely need to get my ass to bed.
Have you met Giva yet, Shelby? She's a meteorologist.
Ah, so she spends time staring at these skies, does she? I wonder what they tell her.
Hey, have you been finding your time in Fairhaven restorative? I can tell another city-weary soul when I see one.
It's been great so far. A lot of work, but great.
So, tell me, I imagine you must have had many admirers back home. Did you leave anyone special behind when you left?
Should we? Should we be a little flirty? Let's do it.
Honestly, no one I dated in the city is as special as they all seem to think they are. I find people here far more interesting. Like you.
That's a lot to live up to. But you'll find I tend to rise to a challenge. I've gotten the impression that there are quite a few people in town who would like to get to know you better. I might have to fight them off to get some time with you.
Already talked to you. Lips. I know, she was like... She's flirty, like, right out of the gate.
Here you go. 1 fish stew.
Well, that smells just fine. I thank you. Here's some more of that crystal ball potion. You'll need it.
Have you made my potion yet?
No. I need a hint. Who are you?
You really don't know? Surely those lovely eyes are more perceptive than you think. Hazel had this way of really seeing people, even when she first met them. I bet you do too.
Oh no, I already know. It just didn't really let me click out of that. Thank you. Yeah, I do know. I just actually finished the whole main story on my other playthrough. So, but yeah, I know who everybody is. I have to talk to Kai. Oh well, we'll do that next time. Alrighty.
Am I ready for bed?
Yes, indeed.